One question that's top of mind if you're thinking about making a move today is why is it so hard to find a house to buy? And while it may be tempting to wait it out until you have more options, that's probably not the best strategy either. That's what we're talking about today in this video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if we haven't met yet, I'm Sue Singleton, realtor with Carolina Coast Homes Real Estate here in beautiful southeastern North Carolina. So why is it so hard to find a house to buy today? Well, let's see. Simply put, there aren't enough homes available for sale. But that shortage isn't just a today problem. It's been a challenge for years and years. Let's take a look at some of the long-term and short-term factors that have contributed to this limited supply. So one of the big reasons inventory is low is because, check this out, builders haven't been building enough homes in recent years, which means underbuilding is a long-standing problem. Oh, yay. Okay. I know. We're thinking about all of the new home construction that's been going on for the past 3 years or so. But I want you to take a look at this graph. It shows new construction for single-family homes over the past 5 decades. This is including the long-term average for housing units completed. What you're going to see is that for 14 straight years, builders didn't construct enough homes to meet the historical average. Now, that data is shown in red on this graph. That underbuilding actually created a significant inventory deficit. And while new home construction is back on track and meeting the historical average right now, the long-term inventory problem isn't going to be solved overnight. There's also a few other factors that are at play in today's market that's adding to the inventory challenge. So the first one is the mortgage rate, which is often referred to as the lock-in effect. I'll put that in quotation marks, lock-in effect. And basically what that means is that a lot of homeowners are reluctant to sell because of where mortgage rates are right now. They don't want to move and take on a rate that's higher than the one they have on their current home. Now, this chart helps illustrate just how many homeowners may find themselves in this particular situation. Those homeowners also need to consider that their needs may matter just as much as the financial aspects of their move. So another thing that's limited inventory right now is this little thing that we call fear. And this fear that has been created by the media is having an impact. Well, you've likely seen the negative headlines over the last few months calling for a housing crash, or the ones saying that home prices are going to fall by 20%. Well, neither of those things has happened. The stories may have dinged your confidence enough for you to think it's better to hold off and wait for things to calm down. So I read the other day, and I don't remember who said it, but it goes something like this. In the absence of trustworthy, up-to-date information, real estate decisions are increasingly being driven by fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Well, I can say that we've actually seen that with buyers and sellers here at our local markets. That's here in southeastern North Carolina. So basically, that's rather limiting inventory because people who would make a move otherwise now feel hesitant to do so. But the market isn't all doom and gloom, even if the headlines are showing that. An agent can actually help you separate fact from fiction. Now, if you're wondering how today's low inventory affects you, well, it depends on if you're selling or buying, or perhaps you're doing both. So for buyers, let's say, a limited number of homes for sale means that you'll want to seriously consider all of your options, including various areas and housing types. Now, a skilled professional will help you explore all of what's available and find the home that best fits your needs. They can even coach you through a broader net if you need to expand your search. What about sellers? Well, for sellers, today's low inventory actually offers incredible benefits because your house will stand out. A real estate agent can walk you through why it is especially worthwhile to sell under these conditions. And since many sellers are also buyers, that agent is also an essential resource to help you stay up to date on the latest homes available for sale in your area so that you can find your next dream home also. So, in other words, let's talk about the bottom line. And that is that low supply of homes for sale isn't a new challenge. There are a number of long-term and short-term factors leading to the current inventory deficit. Now, if you're looking to make a move into my market area here in southeastern North Carolina, let's connect. That way, you'll have an expert on your side to explain how this impacts you and what's happening with housing inventory in our area. And I want to thank you for taking the time to stick with me in this video today. I know sometimes these informational videos aren't as exciting as some of the other ones, but I do know that there are lots of questions about the current market. So I don't want you to hesitate to reach out. Reach out to me by phone, text, or email. All of my contact information is below. And listen, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to my channel, like and sharing this video, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, happiness grows here. I'll talk to you next time.